listening to Opie and Anthony. On the virus, Sirius-XM.
I brought an older woman into the cellar one time.
Oh, no. Oh, no. What are you, crazy?
I didn't know.
Oh, no.
How old, Jimmy?
I can only imagine.
I don't remember, but she was probably 15 years older than me, 20 years older than me.
And you were mid-20s at the time?
Yeah, she was, she didn't even live locally. She was like, I think a West Coast person was in town. I'm like, oh, they'll come take it to the cellar. It was not good.
No, huh?
It was
attack everything.
Oh,
they
what are they just fucking making diaper jokes?
The
on you?
second she wasn't looking, what the fuck is, dude, because you were always you like what happened is you'd sit at the table and Patrice would be there or Geraldo, Nick, and all Colin. And then you would just wait, like everybody was kind of holding on, but everybody knew it was coming.
Yeah.
And you're trying to just stave off the attack because you know she's gonna be humiliated.
They're circling.
Dude,
It's like sharks. It's like
over,
sharks.
man.
We keep walking around the table, dropping stuff on purpose. Like, just dropping stuff, looking at him. Hey, Jim, that's nice.
Were you sweating and just like you knew?
One of the I knew it was gonna be. I knew it was coming. It was horrendous. One of the best beatings ever. Were you there for the Bill Burr beating when he took the greatest beating?
Not only was I there, Bill tried to fight it off for so long, trying to fight back, and eventually he just sat there, and everybody just kept doing. I remember I told Bill he was eating chicken as if he just beat cancer. Like, he was taking the smallest sickly bites. I said, Bill, will you eat the fucking piece of chicken? It literally took Bill 3 minutes to eat a buffalo wing.
We found out who ratted him out.
I think it was it wasn't Patrice. It
was Keith, myself, Kevin, Patrice, and we found
somebody told on him.
It was the Yankees, Diamondbacks World Series 2001, I think, and we found out Bill got a gig performing comedy on a bus that was taking people to the game.
No fucking way.
He was doing
no fucking way.
He was a bus comic.
And Bill was getting the pain he was getting was that he got to go to the game. And I don't remember who teased him or who first mentioned it, but it's one of the...
Was it Bobby? Did Bobby tell us?
I don't remember who
Somebody told us, but when I say we beat the shit out of Bill verbally...
It was one of the greatest all-time beatings ever given to a comedian.
It would have to be with that situation.
It got to the point where Bill had nothing to do but attack other people's careers. What are you doing, Kevin? What job? What gig are you getting? Shut up, stupid. Why don't you go get on the MTA and tell some jokes?
You remember some of the lines?
No, but I know we made fun of him. Is it weird performing when you're not going backwards?
That should be a DVD, man.
The comedians, of course, everyone did the fucking walking down the steps performing joke and fucking...
Did it make you stop your jokes when they got to announce the bus stop? Hold on, Bill, for a second. Just wait 1 second.
Do you know you're bombing and people are like, pushing the button over? It was fucking... Dude, it was literally a 45-minute assault. And Bill just got mad at one point. Hey, at least my parents don't drink. It was like that type of...
got ugly. How long was your set? 10 stops?
Dude, it was a great...
That was really brutal.
That is brutal.
I witnessed some good ones. I remember I brought a girl in one time. She was actually good looking. Not a bad looking girl, man. But she had this hat on. She had a hat.
That's all it takes.
This hat, like I'm telling you, like her body was nice. She had a nice ass, cute in the face. She had a hat, and they was like, "What are you doing with a Russian spy?" everybody kept sneaking around like as if they were. They kept doing like spy-like shit. It's like all you can do, like, dude, she's a good lady. And I'm bringing her in it, sweetie. Look, take your hat off for a second. Show her. She's like, wow, what's wrong? And like she's doing stuff to amp it up. She's like putting the hat backwards and like, oh Jesus. It's no beating it, man. I can honestly say the best times of my life were probably at the Comedy Cellar. I remember my birthday. Keith got me drunk. You know, I was 21. I just turned 22, and it was my birthday. But you know, there I never drank there. Even though we did, it wasn't really a thing to do. Like we didn't sit around and get drunk. Like I can honestly say, people cared about their craft. You know, it was about what we did and giving each other shit. So it's my birthday. Keith's like, stupid. What do you want? I said, man, I want to drink, man. I said, it's my birthday. I'm 22. It's 2 in the morning. I'm a drink, so I'm getting shots. I remember Sherrod. He's taking some shots with me. It's just me, Keith, Big J. day, right? So we leave. I'm drunk as hell. I get home. Keith drops me off. I get out the car. He touches the car seat. The passenger car seat is wet. He's like, stupid, what did you spill in my seat, stupid? I pissed in his car. I peed my pants. Listen, all I remember is walking to my door. Stupid as fucking piss. You pissed in my car seat, stupid. At the top of his lungs, he's yelling, what the fuck are you doing? Pissing in my car seat. You're going to fucking clean this in the morning, stupid. But I remember him holding his hand. He didn't want to do anything else with his hand.
Oh, shit, yeah.
He put his hand in my pee.
He thought you spilled something.
I didn't even clean it. I made him deal with it. He called me in the morning. You're going to clean this out today. Go fuck yourself. You get it.
Exactly. Clean it, older man. That's what happens. You want to act like I'm a fucking kid going to Vietnam. You want to buy your war buddy a drink? That's what you get. Clean up the fucking afterbirth.
There's nothing fucking better than when, even here, when we just have all the guys in, and it just turns into a feeding frenzy.
It's the best, man.
Of people just shitting on. No one could. You're like, I want to say something, but I know I'll just get shit on if I say it. Your confidence level gets knocked down to zero with any jokes that you have. So you blurt a line out, and if it gets a laugh, you're like, oh fuck. When it gets nothing, you just sit back and take the fucking pain.
Well, that's why I address it. You know, when you do something that it is not going to get the reaction that you expected it to. Address it off the bat. You know,
exactly.
Hey, look at your face. Whatever, guys. They're not going to work. All of them are going to work. So whatever.
Yeah.
I tell you, it's funny. Some people you couldn't tease. Like when we talk about Tom Popper, no matter what you said about Tom, Tom's response just made you not want to have fun anymore. Like, Tom, what's wrong with your shirt? God, it's horrible. Yeah. All right, Tom.
I put it on this morning.
Forget it, Tom.
Yeah, forget that.
There's an explanation for it. It's just a shirt. I brought it. It was 2 for 1.
All the rest are in the laundry. He has a logical answer. What's with the shirt?
Everything was a drawn out
answer. Need to go shopping.
Or they ask you real questions about it, like your shirt stinks. They're like, what? 2 pockets? Is that wrong? I don't know. I didn't analyze it. I just was making fun of you. There's nothing better than a misplaced pocket on clothing, though. That will start an attack faster than anything. A fucking misplaced pocket. Why you got a pocket on your thigh, stupid? Because there's no way to. Bob Kelly came in wearing security guard pants. The other night, that fucking fatso had on security guard pants. And we brutalized him. He had a stripe down the side of his pants.
No, he didn't have a stripe.
It was a security guard stripe. He thought he looked good. He was so attackable.
He walked in there with those pants.
The stripe down the side. It was like a darker color. It was like blue pants with a darker colored stripe.
What was he thinking?
You can't take them off. That was the socks, shoes, and pants. You can't take your clothing off.
What are you stripping tonight, fat boy? Where you going tonight? With your reflective safety stripe on your pants, Bobby? Bobby, I got mad at Bobby because I left for a year. Bobby, I came back. Bobby was 360. I said, Bobby, when did you get fat? Why? He said, he couldn't really talk. He wasn't breathing right. Food still, like you would talk to him, he'd start chewing food from yesterday in his mouth.
It's in a pouch.
Yeah, like in a food pouch.
Holy fuck.
Bobby was one that would get mad. Bobby would take it for a while and get pissed. That's what Bobby was a fun one to fuck with. Bobby would get pissed after a while.
I've seen that happen here, where we start nailing him on certain things, and
Bobby
he'll
would get pissed.
mad.
Oh, Bobby was fun.
He's much better. Like Bobby, really, like because back when he first came around, he would get angry faster than most guys.
Really?
But now Bobby could care less. But you're right.
Patrice can fucking deal it out.
Yes.
Patrice can fucking rip you to shreds.
He's definitely in my top 2.
Yeah,
right,
he's fucked.
Here's the funny. Let me tell you, Patrice came out to L.A. Right now, L.A. comics are nothing like us here in New York.
We learned that a long time ago.
Listen, I live out there, but I'm not on the circuit out there. I can't, I thank God that I'm able to tour and go out because I can't deal like those guys. It's the most sensitive group of.
They don't interact like this. They don't fuck with each other.
No. What's the core group out there? Because we know the core group in New York. You don't even know.
It really isn't one.
You don't even. I don't think it exists. There's no such thing. There is no such place as a coffee shop. There's no. There's no hangout. There's no
bullshitting and fucking with each other.
Like everybody's going on stage, but in their mind, every time they step on stage is to make it. Like this is the time. So producer's going to see me, and I'm gonna have my show.
So obviously completely different. Yeah,
completely different. So Patrice comes out. Right. First of all, let me tell you what Patrice does. Patrice stays in my apartment. Right. I'm in a 2-bedroom apartment. At the time, I'm married. So I'm like, Patrice, you can stay with us. It's no big deal. I put Patrice in the guest room, right? So one day, I come home. I'm going to give you guys a full-fledged. I don't give a shit. Patrice, fuck him. He can give me shit later. So I come home, right? It's quiet. I don't hear anything in the room. So I'm like, Patrice, you here? Because, the rental car was in the garage. I don't know. I guess not. I go in the back. The computer's on. Patrice is in front of the computer. I swear to God, I cannot make this up. There's some baby oil on the desk. Right? Patrice is big, so I can't see in front of the computer. He's got the headphones on attached to the computer, right? So there's porn. So Patrice is fucking like his I guess he's got his dick out the boxer hole. He didn't want to go with the full. He didn't want to go with the full.
Yeah, the whole
damn move. Yeah. So I see the arm working, right? So
holy shit.
My wife, she's about to come in. I'm like, no, wait. I'm like, Patrice, you can't hear me because he's got the fucking headphones on. So I smacked the headphones off his head. I say, stupid, what, you beating your dick in the fucking office? So he's like, is your wife here? So I'm like, hey man, just cut the shit off, Patrice. So listen, the most humiliating move I've ever seen Patrice doing. He wanted to finish. He's like, just get out. Just get out. I said, you're not even gonna fucking stop, man. His back was so big, so I couldn't see anything, right? So he's like, just get out, man. I'll be done in a second. Literally, this is his words. I'll be done in a second,
come in your
right?
fucking office.
So I leave. Listen, this is what makes Patrice. Patrice comes out in the living room afterwards. He said, Look, guys, there's nothing to say to really make that situation better. It is what it is. It happened. So let's just forget about it now. Move on. So that night, me and Patrice go out, right? So we're out. We're going to the comedy club. So I'm with Patrice. Patrice is looking. He's just looking like, how Patrice does it.
His nose and his bottom lip meet.
He's frowning his face up at these comics, like literally. He's just looking at them.
Fuck, man.
He's pointing the guys like he doesn't even know the guys. He's like, oh God. Like he's doing a thing like, for the listeners, I know you can't see me, but he's like pointing his finger. He's giving them the look. He's like, why are you? So I'm looking and I'm like, Patrice, I said, these guys, they're not, they don't know our world. They don't fuck around, the same way we do. He's like, I don't care. He literally starts attacking. It's like a man with a rifle just picking people off. He's like, look at oh God, look at his appearance. This guy, that's what your act. He said, what you just talked about on stage made me go, he's just destroying him. He's laying in these guys get mad. Who the fuck are you, man? Who do you think you are? Coming right. He's like, your voice. He's like, no matter what they said, his response is like, I'm the only one. I am on the floor. I'm cramping. I'm laughing so fucking hard. He's like, what is your notepad for? What are you writing down? What do you take? Did you take notes of what you just did? Let me see it. Let me see your book. The guy gives me the book. Patrice throws it. Throws his book. It's like it's his hard. This guy's hard work. Like he's been sitting there jotting down bits all day. Patrice chucked it. Hit a bottle of water somewhere across the room. Patrice,
he's ruthless and hysterical when he fucking jumps on
matches
someone.
Patrice's funny anger. Nobody at all. I don't give a shit. I don't care.
No, he will rip you to pieces and it will be hysterical.
And with that, Patrice O'Neal, everyone. Patrice.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, good morning.
We got Kevin Hart in studio. And he's telling
what's up?
What's going on? I told him about when I caught you beating off in my fucking apartment.
You told him when you did what?
When I caught you jerking off in my apartment.
Oh, that was a long time ago.
Yeah. It's still a funny fucking story.
That's when me and Kev, that's before Kev stopped talking to me. That's 5 years ago.
I wonder why he wouldn't want to talk to you.
We haven't talked in about 5 years, and then I think that was the last time we talked about jerk talk. No, we talked after that.
We talked after that. I've seen you after that.
This is when Kev. These are stories before Kev stopped running the other way. He didn't see me coming. His career was taking off. Now I don't mind that. I don't mind that because his career is important. But when I see you and I come walking towards you, and he sees white people near him, he runs. He doesn't anymore in front of white people. That's funny. And I hear you guys cackling up a storm. Of course, 5 years ago, this is how I know Kev is famous. Because Jim Norton is giving him the famous laugh. And Kev 5 years ago was just a little nigger. And he was a niglet. And now this nigga, I hear a story how famous Kev is. This is how famous Kev is, and I didn't know that. Because I don't have his number anymore. And now tell me if this is true, because this has me almost shaking in my ego boots. This fucker, there's a tour I hear coming up. Is this public knowledge yet, Kev?
Go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead.
Holy fuckballs! This is how big you talking. This is how famous this person is you're talking to now. The thing is called, Bernie Mac passed away, so the Kings of Comedy can't really do the full tour anymore.
Right.
So I hear it's going to be a new Kings of Comedy tour, but there's no Bernie Mac. So here's the thing. There is no, fourth person to take Bernie Mac's place. It is called Three Kings and a Heart Tour. And Kev is the closer. I didn't realize this shit.
Well,
When the fuck did I win? Here's what I want to know. What put you over the top, Kev? Because we sit here and we cry, wondering what the fuck put you to that level. Was it Soul Plane?
I don't. You know the sad part, Trees?
Was it the fucking So Seriously Funny? I think it.
I'm gonna tell you what.
Become a household name.
I'm gonna tell you what it was. I think it was probably Seriously Funny, but I'm gonna tell you some real shit though. Here's the thing with the Three Kings and the Heart tour, and this is gonna fuck you up. You know, I talk about it. I don't give a shit. They said it. They wanted to do. We were just supposed to do the one show All-Star Weekend, right? That's what we were supposed to do. And after that, they were talking about taking it out. So Steve Harvey was like, I don't want to really do it because Bernie's not here. It's hard for me to go on stage like that without Bernie. He said, so he didn't really feel comfortable. DL said and wanted to do it. And I was like, well, I only wanted to do it for the All-Star Weekend because it was that big. So when they started talking about the other dates, before Steve even said it, I was like, I don't want to do the whole tour because I don't want to be a part of that particular brand. Like I said, that brand has already been done.
Shut the fuck up, nigga. Let me tell you what. Let me tell you this horse shit. He didn't want to do it because this motherfucker is the ticket seller. Why?
Yes.
So why join a less successful tour?
That was
I'm sorry. These are things I have to find out because after this horseshit phone call, we'll never talk again.
Trees, first of all, Trees, in my defense, Patrice, my fucking number hasn't changed, Patrice. My fucking number hasn't changed, okay? Now, if you want to be honest, you disappeared, Patrice. You did.
This motherfucker, he said his number didn't change. If I go find his old number, it will not only go well, fucking Patrice, don't fucking call me.
That'll be on the message.
Why don't we do the challenge? Patrice can call right now, and Kevin can put his phone right next to the mic.
Call right now, Patrice.
Let's do the challenge right now.
I have to find Kevin's number because this is how close me and Lil Kev used to be. Sorry, Mr. Hart, KH.
Hey, it's K Hart, man. That's what they call me on the streets.
And by the way, as much as I try to hate on Kev, that fucking Seriously Funny had me in tears. Kevin's just a funny guy. Man.
Thank you, man.
That shit was fucking funny.
Patrice, hold on 1 second. I'm dialing Kevin's old number right now.
And the phone's not ringing in front of us?
No.
Wait, how old is it?
Wait, no. In my defense, Jim definitely doesn't have the number.
Okay. Let's see. Which one of these is it?
Hey, Jim, don't
Okay, listen. Let me tell you. Listen. Let me show you. Let me show you how old the number is, Patrice.
Hold on, Patrice.
It's not real.
Patrice, Jim has an 888 number in his phone for me. That used to be my beeper when I first came to New York. He's got 888-664. He's got my beeper number.
That's how long.
That's good news that Norton was never really your friend. That makes me happy.
I had the old cells.
Look, the time I jerked off at his house, man, those were the good old days. He did catch me, and I have to admit I wasn't beating off his house because Kev at the time was the first one to have a Mac, and the porn just streamed. I was lonely, the porn was streaming, and I got caught. But, you know, this is a fun conversation because I ain't talked to the nigga in a long time. But
he caught me, Patrice caught me fucking in my garage. Me and my wife, listen, me and my wife was fucking in the car because Patrice was upstairs. So Patrice came downstairs. He said, he called me, like, he waited like 45 minutes to call me. He said, little dummy, were y'all just fucking in the car? I said, yeah.
Well, that's no big deal because Kev had a bed in his house that he needed a ladder to climb up to. He needed a step stool to get in it, and him and his wife used to fuck all the time. And that's not even a story. That's all they do is because the nigga's virile. And the other legendary thing about Little Kev is he has the dick the size of a baby arm.
It's really depressing.
Oh, you've seen it?
No, but I've heard. It depresses me.
And I don't even need to say the no homo thing. It's just like, you know, if you know, girls are like, you know, hey, hi, how are you? And the motherfucker might be like, hey, and it's like, hey, and he just goes, look, I got a big dick.
If I'm fucking a girl, I'll actually go, you should meet my friend Kevin.
We could be hanging out with prostitutes, and Kev could pull his dick out and ruin everything, even for the prostitutes, because now they're like, well, if everybody's dick ain't that, like it was a collective. Oh. But it's a dick to have if you're gonna be famous, nigga. Hey, look. It was good to talk to you, and Anthony, we're doing this thing coming up?
Yeah, we should talk about that real fast.
We're going to Foxwoods.
Poker tournament.
This Friday.
We're going to play some poker and fucking
play poker,
hang out with our wonderful listeners.
Not really. I downloaded something on the iPad to try to learn. I don't want to be a sucker.
Nah, you'll be great. Yeah, it's a poker tournament at Foxwoods Resort and Casino. It's this Friday.
In while you're talking to your special guest, I know I've been downgraded to I'll see you Friday.
Hey, Patrice.
I love Patrice, man.
Everybody having a fucking great time. I could come down. I'm not doing nothing. I'm retired.
Patrice.
Yeah, we should have had Patrice in today.
You should have brought him fucking in.
I don't know why we didn't.
Patrice. Hey, for real, don't be an asshole right now. I'm dead serious. Jim's got your shit, right?
My number?
Yeah.
Don't call me nigga.
No, I'm calling. Let's go eat today, for real. I ain't seen you, man.
I'm not going to eat with you. No.
See, this is what he says. Listen.
He's difficult.
No, he's
we all know
difficult.
that Patrice is very
is.
difficult.
You know how hard it is for him to turn down a meal?
We're all on the same page. Patrice is difficult.
Don't fucking be my friend on the radio, you cocksucker. Why don't you Twitter a story of me jerking off to your motherfucker? 3 days. Don't call me today. Make it 3 days so I know it ain't bullshit.
3 days. You know what?
3 days from right now.
I'm not playing with
You
you.
gotta call him Friday, Kevin Hart.
I'm calling you on Friday.
All right. Hey, Patrice.
Why are you in town? What show that had to have 7 more shows added?
No, dude. Honestly, I'm in town. I gotta do 106 in Park and all that stuff while I'm here. So I just loaded. Yeah.
When is 106 in Park?
It's a show on
TV
BT.
show.
He was Kev
A BT
was a
action.
goddamn pickpocket. He was a pickpocket yesterday.
Oh, there's a story there. There's a story there after Patrice hangs up.
Yeah. A pickpocket.
You know what? I can't play like that. Cause
No. He's saying like when did it happen? That's what he said.
Yeah, Kev wasn't a fucking pickpocket.
Actually, right.
I have to say that. I'm joking around. But little Kev, I swear to God, this is so shocking to me because I'm telling you, we were, you know, we all were close, but you know, life makes things go separately. So, but the nigga, I wake up and I'm like, what the? This nigga is that fucking famous, and I'm proud. I'm proud and jealous at the same time. It'd be nice to hear you got stabbed or something.
Oh, yeah. See, that's what you were talking about.
That's how this shit
That's how it is.
Remember we just talked about that?
fucking guys.
I said that's what makes them. That's what makes them amazing. Like, be honest. And Patrice says, you gotta understand. You see, since he's been on the air, everything we said is true. And he goes, this is the relationship we have. I haven't talked to Patrice in a while, but when I talk to him, it's that fast you pick back up. Do I miss the big son of a bitch? I'm not gonna lie to you. I fucking do. Why have I went different? I got fucking kids now. All right, I got kids. They know I'm out in fucking LA.
But Patrice is as
I don't trust you around my baby, Patrice. I don't trust you around
Patrice,
my baby.
are you as disgusted as I am right now with I missed the big lug? He's like, I missed the big lug.
I'm glad Jimmy pointed that out.
He is masterfully Hollywood. I can't stay mad at him because he's funny and he's masterful at Hollywood. I wish I could take a page out of him, but the thing is, though, and the other thing I'm hoping happens is that he gets old and he starts being cute and he starts to look like Gary Coleman.
I go through a horrible
cute guy who can't jump on the floor and spit on his head no more. Can't fucking wait to the downfall of this little prick.
Hey, Patrice, listen, before you hang up, listen to what I told him about that had me in tears. Dude, do you remember when we were in LA and we went out and we was at the comedy clubs, you were so disgusted with the circuit and the people, you just started bashing the comics, but you were doing
I have no bridges left in LA because, but see, I retired. People don't know I retired, but I'm gonna have to come back out.
You're retired.
But I think I'm going to just say fuck it and try to burn my last bridge because I've been trying to really do the right thing, but they just don't let you. I'm going to fucking start. I look for this guy. I can't name his name. I forgot this fucker's name, but it's one of these new funny guys. Like these guys that, I'm going to say this, but it's not supposed to be funny, but it could be. But if you don't laugh, it's no pressure.
I love it.
Like, I'm done with these fucking people, and I'm going to stop this shit before I go because I'm starting to get headaches too much, and I know I'm out the way. I'm going to burn my last fucking bridge, and it's going to be spectacular. I swear to fucking God.
That's awesome.
Hey,
but at least, I'm telling you, at fucking least, I got to talk to this nigga again. Because I'm telling you, I'm very surprised. Because usually when white people are around, Kev, don't talk to me, man. I'm telling you, he'll run away from me. This is how little he thinks of you guys.
he realizes
trying to turn us against
nobody in this room can help him. He knows that. We have nothing to offer.
It's not stupid.
Hey, who started that? Patrice, who started that Bill Burr beating? Who started that Bill Burr bus beating?
Oh, you know what it was? I'll tell you what it is. Jim Norton is really, you got to be careful because another thing, Kev is like this too, and I think it's that Napoleon complex thing. And it's a really, Kev, this jerk off story started. One day we used to go downstairs back in the day at the cellar when guys would be performing. Okay,
oh right.
And we would sit there and all sit in the front row and stare at.
Oh, get the fuck out!
Yeah, we did it with Kevin a few times. Yeah,
Oh, that's brutal.
Jesus.
So we would go, and this was the test. I mean, we were brutal. We used to have a hat court. We would put up somebody's act on court.
They did it to me.
That bit you do sucks.
Hack court. I love it. Hack court.
Really.
You put a bit on trial.
Dude, they would do it all the time.
Fantastic.
I had a joke.
So we went downstairs and sat in front of him and he was flustered. We was getting him. And he just caught me jerking off in his house. This how you know he fucking started imitating me jerking off at his house.
Damn sure did. I pushed the button. I didn't have nothing else left.
He started cutting out of that like it was nasty how it hurt me. I said he had to do what he had to do because he fucking had to get out that situation by any means necessary. Now here's this fucker Jim. Bill was talking about something, and Jim said something, and Bill said something to Jim, and Jim didn't like what Bill said to him. Like he said it was going to be embarrassing, and Jim was going to get a fucking beating for what happened, and I forgot what it was. But Jim goes in front of me, Kev, Keith, and I think it was another guy.
Bob Kelly.
Bobby was there for the bus beating.
It was Kelly, but it was me and Lil Kev that was giving the beating with the but Norton goes, at least I'm not performing on a bus.
That's right. No,
I did not remember that.
No, that's right. Patrice, you're 100% right, because Bill was going at it with you, Jim, and he hit you with something. He hit you good, and we were about to attack you. You're right, Patrice. We were about to jump on your ass.
Jimmy had an atomic bomb.
And Jimmy had it in his back pocket.
I did not remember that.
Threw a neutron bomb. Everybody said, "What?"
I remember that. We said, "What?"
On a bus for tickets. It was
Great deflection.
To this day, there was 4 beatings of all time, and I'm telling you, Norton was a part of two of my biggest laughs I've had in my life. But this bus beating,
bus beating is legendary.
Of Kev, because what happened is you feed Kev the important lines, and he would just make it he would take it to the next level. And what the whole thing was for an hour was, well, what happens if you start bombing? And then where do you come from and where do you go when you finish?
We said, where did they bring you up from? We said Bill was behind the bus driver, Bill Burr. And he just takes a step out. Hey. He was just sitting in the front seat. There's no way for them not to know that he was the comic. We was like, how do you sneak on stage, Bill? What's he saying?
Oh my God.
And they said if we started bombing, what he would do is go, after one joke bombs, he just look out the window and go, if you look to your left.
Oh, shit.
It was an all-timer, but, oh, man, good reminiscent days.
And then was it over
like the public address system?
Oh, dude.
Like, hey, how about the, I went to the container store with my girlfriend.
Let me tell you, when
But that fucking Norton, you don't remember, Norton just said, at least I'm not doing.
Jimmy knew
Jimmy
his life
started
was being threatened.
I swear to God, Patrice is not lying. He's not lying. Jim, you did.
On a bus for World Series tickets, and
I didn't remember that. I certainly believe it.
Oof. Yeah, no, wait a minute. But Bill looked at you.
Like, how could you do that? Like, how could you do that?
Why?
Out of all things to do. I remember when they talking about the court, like when he's talking about, we put your jokes on display. They came downstairs. Just some true shit. They did this to me a couple times. Like, I was like, if we were a fraternity, I was the guy that was just trying to get in. And they would do like the most brutalist shit to me, right?
You were a pledge.
So, I'm at the cellar. And at the time I've been doing the spots for a while. My spots were never great spots. I'm, 1:30 in the morning. I'm dead ass, but we're all there. We're giving each other shit. They come sit in the front row. I remember Patrice and Keith on my mom. This shit, when I say like it I was so mad, but you can't show that side.
No.
Every joke I said, they would go, listen, like right on the punchline, right on the punchline. But the audience didn't know. Like, it's only a good 20 people in there, so the audience had no idea who they were. Every fucking joke I did, like Keith, I remember hearing Keith's voice was simply like, no, come on, like
That is so brutal.
Listen, it was so, but I can't stop. Like the cameras are on,
No.
so I can't look like I'm not taking this shit serious. So I'm like trying to trudge through. And then you ever see the guy? I remember it was a midget joke. I had a joke about a cross-eyed midget.
Oh my God!
Remember, I said he was robbing me
while I was. Can I just say one thing? Without, I hope one day that I have a day in this goddamn business. But I will say, to not sound like Uncle Patrice, this is the one thing I want you to take to your Hollywood friends, Kev, is that they owe us, me, Kev, me, Keith, Norton, they owe us Kevin Hart, meaning they would have never heard the name Kevin Hart if we didn't make him change it from Kev the Little Bastard.
Little Kev the Bastard. Little Kev the Bastard. My name was Little Kev the Bastard. Tell you.
So
Really?
I want all white people to sing.
Dude, I wish there was a part of me. I wish I could deny half of this shit. I wish I could be like, fuck you, Patrice. You son of a bitch. You don't know shit. I wish I could. Listen, my name was Little Kev the Bastard. I was the only person in the New York circuit that was coming up with music. Listen, like, you know, like at the Cellar, they announce you, the crowd just claps. Listen,
Yeah.
keep in mind, these crowds are intimate for your listeners. These are audiences of 25, 50, you know, maybe 70 on the weekends.
Right, sure.
You know, it's just applause. I was the only person that came up to It's Your Birthday by Luke. Like the speakers
They can't handle music.
the speakers were never prepared for music at all.
They're rattling.
Keith saw the potential. We said, Keith, take this little Philly mess and go back to Philly with him. And Keith said, no, this motherfucker's funny. And he fucking
He did not see potential. Keith wanted to be a mentor once in his career, and he figured he could bully little Kev.
He
wanted to be a mentor because Kev probably for a while listened to Keith. Like, really, you think I should do that? Yeah, you should do that. And Keith had some respect from somebody.
Keith is in the business. Keith is like an old grandfather who has a lot of children, and he's waiting for one to just let him stay in his house.
I told him, I already told Keith I'm not coming back for him. I've told him several times. I said, I like you where you are. I said, I want you to keep driving that fucked up Ford Focus. And I said, I hope they get to, I said, I hope the IRS, Patrice, I told him, I said, hey, I said, I hope the IRS doesn't let you write your toll charges off. I said, that's Keith's biggest receipt thing for the IRS. I said, I hope they don't accept them. I like you where you are. But man, I gotta give him
laughs, man. Hey, Opie, I'm telling you, these are old laughs, nigga.
I'm fucking loving it today, bro.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Patrice, by the way, Jimmy's heading out to LA tomorrow. You want to come in?
Tomorrow, shit, you niggas is making me commit this shit on the radio. All right, I'll be here.
Well, I know. That's why I do it this way.
Yeah,
put you on the spot. No, we'd love to have you in tomorrow. Jimmy's flying out today, right?
I stay mad at Kev. I want to stay mad at this nigga for not talking to me for 5 years.
We should have had you in today.
I wish you was in today.
I didn't know the history between all you guys.
Yeah, I just didn't think of it.
Yeah, man. Kev fuck, but he was the smart one. He fucking left. That motherfucker. He got one good joke and got a plane and got the fuck out of here. Wasting around here for 19 years.
Just waiting for your plane.
It hit me. Yeah, I'm not doing nothing tomorrow.
Oh yeah, we just made you look bad. Sorry.
Polish your sneakers. You like to come in? Sure.
Patrice, you should have said I got to check my schedule. You know?
Yeah.
I know you.
You could have lied. I can't. I got a call back.
Yeah. Could have said something.
I don't hang in the back fucking warm room at the Penn Stadium just sitting pictures of fucking 45-year-old Ralph Macchio. I was fucking home crying. I was like fucking pretending. This kid Troy calls me, goes, "Hey Patrice, this is Troy from OA. What do you want? I'm busy." "Yeah, Kevin Hart's on the phone." "I don't know." "Yeah, put me on. I want to talk." I ain't doing shit. What the fuck am I doing? Anyway. All right, Kev, man, congratulations, brother, because I haven't talked to you in a while.
Thank you, Trees. Hey, Friday. You said I got 3 days. I got 3 fucking days. I'm going to call you in 3 days. I'm not bullshitting. I think he hung up.
All right, we got to take a break. Kevin Hart's been killing it today.
We're on.
What a day, man. Day after the Paul McCartney show. This was a killer show. We thought we were just going to fucking, I don't know, coast today, but Kevin Hart gave us some great radio.
No, it was dude,
first time on the show, and man, you killed.
Unbelievable time, man. I'm glad you guys
brother.
had
me. Yeah, Kevin's one of those guys. You know, fucking. We kept getting to talk about Voss too, but Voss was a part of that whole thing too.
Voss was mentioned a few times.
Toxic shit environment, of course.
Yeah, of course. Got a big day this Friday.
That's this Friday, yeah, hosting a big poker tournament, the Anthony Cumia Texas Hold'em Extravaganza. It's at Foxwoods Resort and Casino this Friday, December 17th. It's your chance to play poker with me. Patrice is going to be there. I think Patrice is trying to learn how to play poker from, like, online. He's online kind of trying to learn.
I really play.
It's going to be...
I'm serious with poker.
Yeah, so am I.
I'm really serious with poker.
Yeah.
Really?
I love the game.
I'm really serious with poker.
Love the game. And going to be down there. A bunch of our show staffers. Jimmy's going to be down there. And my brother's playing. His band's playing at the Hard Rock right there in Foxwoods that night. So it's going to be one of these just debaucherous weekends. Danny, you're going down there, right?
Sure am.
We're going to get a little rascal scooter and have races in the suite again.
Sure, that's fine.
That's always fun. Ooh, do we ruin things? No, I'm kidding, of course. We respect everything. Foxwoods Resort Casino and MGM Grand at Foxwoods, America's largest casino. Experience a world of incredible entertainment in one unforgettable destination. And that's this Friday. What a pisser. Go to foxwoods.com. Use the registration code Anthony, all in lowercase, and you'll get all the info and be able to join up. And we'll see you down there. It'll be great. Or up there if you're here. But if you're in
Massachusetts.
Right.
It's just get there. And he plays some blackjack, too, Kevin Hart.
Blackjack?
Ooh.
Yeah, I just donated probably a light bill.
Oh, so you like the casinos, huh?
Yeah, I go to casinos.
It's
I don't like to go because of my whatever. Some people call it a problem. I just
some people some people call it a
You might
problem.
want to talk to Anthony.
yeah, it's no big deal.
I've been up hours on end. I've had my buddy Keith the cop has to sit in the seat next to me and hold a pillow.
Well, that's funny. His friend is Keith the Flop.
Continues.
Fuck you, Jimmy. Fuck you, goddamn motherfucker.
Nah, I go pretty hard. I think the worst thing with the casinos, man, you win big one time, you're scarred for the rest of your casino life.
Because you just think it's a breeze.
Yep.
It's like, look at that, I beat you, motherfucker.
You look for that same high every single time.
You ever drop more than 10?
What? What?
10 silly,
Drop
right?
more than 10. What?
Really?
What?
10's fucking, can I get a marker for 10? That's when you walk in the door.
I've had to cut the marker off. I've had to take it off. Casino. I was like, I don't want. I said, hey, the system, I don't want it no more. Like, literally,
Just take it out of there.
I took it out.
Just take it out of
I
here.
took it out. I said,
Don't make
I'm
it so
tired.
easy.
I said, from now on, whatever I bring with me is what I'm going to lose. That whole access, that's the worst shit in the world. Paying them back is what hurts the most.
It really is the worst when you don't have that winning weekend and you're like, oh, that's just gone money.
You get back home. So, guys, real quick, what did I owe you? Just double checking. That's not that I don't have it. Right.
Here's the worst. Here's the worst though. Without the marker, and you brought your own money, and that's all you're playing with. But at the end of the night, this phone call's going on.
Look, I've had fucking American Express for 12 years. If I can't get some kind of fucking cash advance, why? I don't have it. I didn't sign up for a PIN number. And I'm not waiting 2 weeks for it. I'm here now. The table's hot, you fuck. 12 fucking years I've been look at my bill. Every month is paid in full, fucker.
I've been there.
That's the fucking call.
I've been there.
I was in the Bahamas making that very call.
At the cage.
Yes.
At the cage.
At the cage. Did you swipe your card over there? Yeah, I fucking swiped my card.
For some reason, they're telling me that you're not approving it. What's going on?
Not my problem. This thing is good.
I've been there. Oh, yeah, my life.
It's not more than 10, huh? Oh.
What?
Yeah, it's not fun.
What?
Yeah.
I don't, dude. That's why. Listen, I've taken my times where I'll put it this way. I've lost the amounts that have made me think about life. I was like,
when you start going through shit you could have bought.
When you start thinking about the checks you got coming up. Well, I go there next week, so I should be.
It's actually not really that much in
I
the
didn't lose
scheme
it
of things.
really. If you think about it, I just canceled the show.
I can earn it in an hour. You know?
Danny, it's Anthony. It's 11:59. I need an ATM right now so I can get another. I can get more cash at 12:01. I need it now.
The double dip on the ATM, where like you can't get another withdrawal for a week.
No, I'm really serious. I've been there. I've definitely had to, curve my casino appetite,
relax.
dude.
I've gone back to the room just like there have been a lot of times where I've miraculously I never walk in there and start winning. I am always in the ditch trying to dig my way out. And a lot of times I'll do pretty good. And Keith is there grabbing stacks of chips going, I'm going to the cage, fuck you. I'm going to the cage, fuck you. And, you know, I'll start building up and feel good. And then it's time to, like, you look and go, okay, I'm comfortable going back to the room. Cash out, you're feeling good.
You feel good.
You're
and
up.
then in the morning, you go right back.
And
I'm
just
going to fuck them up some more.
And the worst thing, though, is not being able to come back. And then you got to actually just give up and go back to the room going, I lost.
What am I doing? Do you had a conversation with yourself? I'm going to give you the funniest gambling story before y'all go. All right, Michael Jordan, Antoine Walker. Like right now, you know, Antoine Walker is over in like the D League and stuff like that. Friend of mine. Love Antoine to death, right? So Michael Jordan is, you know, notorious. Like they know Mike gambles.
You hung out with Michael Jordan?
I'm with Jordan now. I'm signed to Jordan. I'm on a Jordan campaign. Go look at the commercial. Huh?
Oh, for the commercial?
We're doing a campaign.
God damn, you're famous. I didn't even realize until just now.
I didn't either, but I like hearing. I like hearing all this stuff. Oh, what a good flash fire would do.
We could give you another Bob Kelly story. He's got a Jordan story.
So what happened with?
Sorry,
we can talk about how Bob's fat feet stretched out a pair of Air Jordans.
Holy shit, man!
So Jordan is like, you know, Jordan's real deal when it comes to gambling. So Antoine's trying to hang with Jordan, you know, and gamble with Jordan, right? So at the table, right? You know, and Jordan's line is, "Don't worry, the cards will change. Like eventually, listen, like they're both getting buried, but
just gotta keep your ass in the seat long enough."
That's Jordan's line. Like, keep in mind, you know, the cards can change for Jordan. His money can last forever. Like, you know, eventually they're going to change. So, dude, we're talking about some money. I'm not going to describe. I'm not going to say no, but you know, some money. So, like, the cards are not changing, right? So Antoine's money is getting lower and lower, right? So they start changing for Jordan. Jordan starts to get his money back. It's the same shit.
And he's just got the crappy cards coming out.
I'm done. That's all I got. He's like, I thought you had more. They'll change if you could get more. So he's like, well, Jordan, you think you can give me? No, I don't do that. I don't do that. Just had to leave.
He said no.
He had
to get up and walk away. Ooh, that hurts.
Because you know it's a lot of money. Like they were playing like for some money.
No
he wanted to hang out with Jordan and play with him,
but Jordan, you know, to play on that level is a different ball game, man. It's a funny like Jordan. Every story I've heard about Jordan, you know, at a blackjack table is legendary. Like
I don't doubt it, man.
One of them, they said Damon Wayans saw him gambling, like, you know, a bunch of chips, whatever. So Jordan's like talking. He's looking behind him. He's not even really looking at the table, you know. And Damon's like, man, you're not even going to look at the table, man. They said Jordan was like, if you got to pay attention, you shouldn't be gambling. like, when you hear that, you go, whoa, he's right.
That guy's like got words of wisdom that
like,
only a true gambling.
Can you keep in mind, like, I've never not looked at the table. I said, I don't need to be here. I need to take my black ass upstairs to my room and put this money back wherever
looking at the cards as they're coming out.
I said, I've never been more focused on anything else in my life. But that gambling will ruin your fucking life, man. I honestly had to tell myself, like, I'm not a professional gambler. I'm trying to be a comedian, an entertainer. This is not my world.
Yeah.
Kevin, get your ass up and don't go. So I stayed away for a minute, but I was bad. I was real bad.
Yeah, it can get bad.
That's it. That's a commercial right there.
Yeah. Oh shit.
See that? Called dominating up there. Here you go. Look, baby. Some high tech shit right here.
God damn.
Wow.
That's action-packed shit.
That's not good. I do know we have a door.
I stayed there for that stunt.
All right, we'll need this.
Now this, my friend, it's gonna be fun.
God damn, look at you.
We shot like 4, we're doing like 4 or 5 of those. Shouts out to Brand Jordan and D-Wade for the campaign right now, doing big things. And Miami Heat, doing real good right now too.
Well, I had good news too, because I got a call back for a Sunny D print ad. I played the mom while the 3 young teenagers were looking in, and we realized there's no Sunny D.
Oh, fuck, man.
Oh, fuck, man.
So as we're all closing up, as we're going to leave a lot sadder than when we came in. K Hart online, and Hart is spelled just H-A-R-T.
Yes, sir.
And Kevin's Twitter is Kevin Hart 4 real. Kevin Hart 4 real.
Join my Twitter page, man. We got like 700,000. We need to get to 1 million.
Do you really?
Yep.
That's cool. That's nice to know my friend has 10 times the amount of Twitter followers I have. But mine are loyal. Okay. Fucking, all right. Yeah,
Kevin,
we're done.
What a pleasure,
Hey, man, thank you.
Yeah,
I've been a fan of the
absolutely.
show for a long time. I'm glad I can finally
What a
come
blast.
You'll never
yeah.
be back here.
No,
but
I am.
it-
I
No,
like
Kevin will
to
come
come
back. If he came back today, he'll come back.
Love to
I
have you
promise you I
back.
will. Promise you I'll be back, man.
All right.
The Virus. Sirius-XM. This is the Opie and Anthony Show.